Hello everybody, how are you doing? Okay, so if you guys want to know, January is love readings, like couples love readings, or just love readings in general per month. Look at your 2020 preview. I'm going to do a combination of January, February to do a catch up because I thought doing the 2020 preview was important. So I'm still doing dailies too, okay? So here's Aries, okay? Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment. If you'd like to make a donation, I'd appreciate it. And if you need a personal, look in the description box for a link for the personal reading or for a donation link, okay? Okay, all right, I'm ready to start, okay? I haven't done these romantic readings in a while, so it might take me a while to catch up to where I was when I last stopped doing them, okay? So, the first card for Aries for love is the Death card, okay? This is a card of transformation. Because the card is in the reverse, it's like instead of you transforming by your own free will, it's like you're being forced by life circumstances. By the way, this is January. The first two rows are January, okay? I'll tell you when I get to February. Okay, so you're being forced as the new year transitions to let go of something that you were holding on to, okay? This could have happened in 2019, like in December, or it could be something that you're going through in January, okay? So now the next card is the Prince of Gems card, the Builder. So this is like an earth energy card, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, okay? The Builder is a guy, he is like, he's supposed to be upright. So he's like, he's supposed to do his work, he's supposed to be reliable, and he's ready to build. Because you're transforming as an Aries, I don't know what you're ready to build. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next card to see. Okay, so the Princess of Roses. Okay, so say for instance, if you're a masculine Aries, maybe perhaps you run into a Princess of Roses. Okay, she's an adventurer. So that means she wants to get out, socialize. She's really kind of, I'm going to say this in not an insultive way, girly, like happy, silly. She's going to make you laugh. She's going to run up and hug you. Really joyful, okay? So Aries, if you're the energy in the energy of building, you're meeting someone who's like happy, flirtatious, wanting to make you laugh and just bring joy into your life, okay? All right. So the next card is the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is about solitude. So maybe perhaps you met someone and you and that person are in solitude in regard to each other. You're thinking about what do you want, what do you not want, and I don't know how long you stay in this energy for. The next card is the Empress reversed, okay? This is a card about creativity. Maybe perhaps you're stuck. I don't know. Are you feeling stuck? You're sitting in solitude. You're thinking about what you want. What do you want to build? And maybe you're stuck because see how it says creativity right there? But it's reversed. It's like you could be creative and build something, but you're stuck. Okay? So the next card here is the Five of Roses. So this is a card about competition. Are you stuck because you know there's competition for the person that you desire? So let me see. Okay, you could be in competition, or the person that you like or the person that likes you could be in competition for you, okay? And that's why you guys are stuck. Maybe that's why you're sitting and thinking about, should I go toward this challenge, yes or no? So the next card is the Star reversed, hope. So for some reason, you're lacking the hope that you need to push this relationship or whatever you're building forward. I don't know if it's a relationship or a friendship, okay? But for some reason, you're not feeling so hopeful. This is maybe the early part of January. So the next card here is the Queen of Roses, okay? And she's the leader, but she's in the reverse position, okay? What does that mean? That could mean, say for instance, maybe, okay, the leader, she normally is kind of social also. She probably likes to party, meet people, network, okay? And she's kind of popular. So maybe perhaps the feminine energy is still in introverted mode, still in hermit energy, and maybe perhaps not meeting her full potential in the relationship. Maybe she's still stuck because you have competing love interest. Maybe she's stuck because she has competing love interest. Okay? Or maybe perhaps something about her leadership role is being challenged and maybe she's trying to figure out where does she stand. Okay, so the next card is the Analyst. The Analyst reversed, okay? The Queen of Wings. So the Queen of Wings, normally upright, she's kind of like, I think she wants things done a certain way. I always kind of associate this card with like Virgo in energy. She or her partner, her past partner, because she may be divorced. So she or her past partner kind of want things done a certain way. Well, she's in the reverse position. So I don't know if she is wondering, should she even put any energy into relationships, yes or no? Maybe perhaps her standards are kind of relaxed at the moment. Maybe perhaps she's thinking more about solitude because I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with this leadership card. So the Queen of Roses here is a leader, but she's in the reverse position. So I think she's trying to figure out where does she stand on a certain issue. I think this could be in regard to relationships. So this feminine energy doesn't have to be Aries. This could be Aries' partner or future partner or person of interest. So let me see. There's something going on where these court cards are in the reverse position, okay? The situation is upright, and if it's not upright, you can't build, okay? So Aries, you're probably waiting for things to go in the upright position so you can build when people are in healthier mindsets and ready to focus on the relationship instead of being focused on negative things that have happened in the past. And let me see. Okay. So now the next card is the Sun card reversed. So someone is feeling sad and depressed because they're lacking the support they desire. This could be Aries, or this could be your love interest. This could be the relationship in general, okay? Because previously we had this Hope card reversed, okay? So it's almost like a relationship that maybe could be built, but it's not really ready yet because at least the feminine energy is in the reverse position. Because we also had the Empress card in the reverse position. So I don't really know what's going on because we started off with a Princess of Roses in the upright, and now the feminine energy is in the reverse, okay? I don't know if there is a pregnancy or some business idea or something that's causing the creativity to go in the reverse. I'm not sure. It could be someone is focused on status and not really focused on love. Someone's not emotionally or physically available for love. Okay, so now we're at the Five of Shells card, and this card is reversed. This has to do with disappointment. And I'm going to mention something. When I was shuffling the cards, I did some odd things while I was shuffling the cards. So it almost seems like, I'm not sure if this is a reflection of you guys' energy, but it's almost like I wasn't sure when I was shuffling if I was shuffling for January or February. So I start shuffling for January and then February, and then I went back to January again. So are there some things like you're putting the cart before the horse, and so some things are out of order and you're facing a disappointment? Are you looking too far ahead, or is there something going on? So the 5 is in the reverse here. 5 of Shells. 5 is a number of instability, okay? Something's unstable. I'm trying to say unstable and instable. Something's unstable and it's causing a disappointment, okay? But because of the disappointment card is in the reverse, what is really going on? Let me think about it. So if you have the Sun card reversed, where you're feeling sad and depressed because you don't have enough support, and I'm not sure, Aries, if this is you or your partner. And then we have the disappointment card in the reverse. It's possible someone's sad because they don't have enough support, but instead of feeling disappointed, they're starting to gain hope. That could be what's happening. The disappointment card in the reverse also could be addressing some underlying issues, like of abuse or different things that are going on beneath the surface that might need to be addressed. Okay, because the card here that follows is a card about opposition. So I don't know what the opposition is. Were we regaining hope for things to work out? Or is somebody being pessimistic still and depressed? The Sun card reversed. Okay, so there's some type of, it's almost like, I'm not sure what's going on with the dynamics here, because it depends on how I want to read this disappointment card in the reverse. Let me see. So I think this is about competing partners. Okay. Is someone disappointed? Okay, where did competition fall? Competition fell here. The creativity of the Empress is in the reverse here, right before competition. So the question is, who's competing for whose love? That's what's throwing the relationship off, or the possibility of a relationship. Previous to this, we had the Hermit. So maybe, okay, maybe solitude is causing someone to be upset because maybe someone wants to partner with someone else, and the solitude is causing the relationship to go in a negative way. So anyway, the card that we're at opposition. It has something to do with solitude and competition. Okay. So the next card here is the Seven of Roses. This is a card about courage. Okay. So someone's trying to overcome the solitude. Someone's trying to overcome the competition. Someone's maybe showing their true feelings and saying, hey, I really like you. Do you like me too? Are you sure I'm the only person you're interested in? So someone's maybe speaking their feelings. So the next card here is the Wheel of Fortune. So this card is about luck. So because someone spoke up their feelings and said, hey, I like you. Are you interested? Are you going to be true to me? Yes or no? So now all of a sudden luck is going in your favor, you or your partner's favor, because now at least the solitude, maybe people weren't talking or something. So now luck is working in your favor, and maybe perhaps you might make a connection. Okay. The luck card could also indicate that maybe if you were single, if you chose not to go with the partners mentioned before, the builder and the adventurer, maybe perhaps you're meeting someone new. Okay. But anyway, the point is that your luck is getting increased. This is the second to last January card. Okay. So this is by the end of January. This may be occurring. So the last card for January here is the Four of Roses card. And so this is a card about respect. Okay. So because you guys are speaking up, because you're speaking up, all of a sudden your luck is getting better, and all of a sudden you're starting to respect each other more, and there's more of a chance of a long-term relationship getting started. If you guys are actually in a dedicated relationship, this could be related to marriage. If it's just the beginning of a relationship, it just means that you guys respect each other, you're on the same page mentally and emotionally. But it's a good card to draw. So the next card is the Ten of Gems. So this card is about protection. Okay, so it's meaning whatever you guys are establishing together, it's almost like your families are lining up. It's like it's kind of like, hey, I'm going to introduce you to my mom. Your mom and the new person get along with each other, something like that. It's almost like you guys were meant to be together because, I don't know, you're vibing. Okay, your relationship is kind of protected at this point because you're thinking together to a certain degree. You're thinking on the same page, same wavelength, and you are trying to manifest together. Okay, maybe perhaps you're accepting your partner's, I guess, getting to know each other and kind of accepting each other for who you are, taking up for each other if people put one of you down. So it's more of a loving energy. Okay, when you look at the respect card here, and then you look at the protection card here, that's a good thing. And the Ten of Gems is representing like pentacles. Okay, so it's like family wealth. Okay, So, all right. So, and also this respect card has something to do with like your home. Maybe perhaps you're considering getting a home together, moving in together, something like that. So it's like you got really serious about establishing a relationship together. Okay. You may even be moving in together. So now we have the Eight of Shells reversed. This card is a card about sacrifice, but it's in the reverse. So if you guys are in love and energy, getting your finances together, your family, you're in family mode, you're thinking together, working together, okay? But the sacrifice card is in the reverse. It's saying maybe someone is not maybe pulling their weight in one regard or another. If someone emotionally or physically away, unavailable, or something to that effect. So it's like you need to ask yourself a question like, if I'm putting in effort and energy, are you putting in effort and energy too? Or am I building this alone? Okay. So the next card is kind of saying the same thing. It's work in the reverse. Okay. So it's kind of saying the same thing. It's kind of saying, I'm trying to build a relationship with you. Can you communicate with me? Can you put in some work and effort and energy so we can build this thing together so that it's not one-sided? Okay, so the next card is anxiety reversed. Okay, so this may be a good card. The 5 cards are about instability, but because it's in the reverse, maybe it's working out in your benefit. It kind of depends. Are you becoming overly anxious about the fact that your person is not there? Are you becoming overly anxious because you're carrying all the weight on your own? It could be that anxiety is in the reverse, or maybe perhaps you're overcoming the fact that you felt like it was a one-sided relationship. Okay, this is like February's energy. Maybe somebody's anxious about Valentine's Day. Maybe someone bought the other party a present and they're nervous. Like, I never bought this person a present before. I wonder if they will like it. Okay. So now the next card is the Six of Gems card in the reverse. And so this card is about generosity. Okay. But it's in the reverse. So like someone's anxious. Maybe Valentine's Day is approaching. It seems like you guys are getting something solid together, but at the same time, somebody's not giving. Maybe they don't have something to give, or maybe they're just not willing to give, okay? So maybe you have to check to see if there's narcissistic energies at play in the relationship. Okay. Sometimes I talk kind of low, so my volume's on low and I'm talking low, okay? So I don't know if you noticed that. Okay. So the King of Gems, he's about, well, he's wealthy. This is like Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurian energy. Okay. So somebody's getting real about the relationship dynamics. Maybe they're saying, I need you to put in work just like I am. I need you to help the relationship to succeed. Maybe perhaps someone is showing their love. Maybe someone overcame their anxiety. Because the King of Gems is loving toward his partner. So, okay, maybe for Valentine's Day, maybe instead of you getting your person something, maybe you're spending time together doing something hands-on. Okay. The next card here is the Hanged Man reversed. Okay. So someone is checking their attitude in regard to the situation. Am I being realistic? Am I not being realistic? Is this a real relationship in the making? Or am I fooling myself? Okay. So someone's stuck also. Okay. Maybe this realist card here is about friends and money, family and money, or family versus friends. I'm not sure. Are you stuck trying to figure out how important or how much time are you going to invest in your relationship versus your wealth? Let me see. Okay, so the next card here is the Princess of Shells. Okay, so it's this is the card of the romantic. Okay, So maybe if someone was faced with a decision, like are you going to choose your work life? Are you going to choose your love life? Maybe the decision was made to choose your love life, okay? So, or maybe the feminine energy finally is in the upright. I'm not sure what's going on with my voice. I'm going to drink some tea. Hold on a second. Okay, so the good thing is that the last feminine energy card here was the analyst in the reverse. And so now instead of, I don't know if being nitpicky was what was going on here. So now all of a sudden, wow, the good thing is that Princess of Shells is romantic. The initial vibe here was Princess of Roses, okay? So you had like an adventurous, happy-go-lucky person. The romantic is kind of similar, okay? But maybe perhaps she wants to watch some movies, like where you guys are going to cry and hold hands and sniff tissue. I said sniff tissue. Wipe your nose because you cried during the movie, okay? So that's maybe a little bit of a different energy. The Princess of Roses is probably like, hey, let's go out, let's socialize, let's go show off in front of our friends. I'm going to tell you a whole bunch of jokes, and I'm just going to be really silly and fun with you, okay? But, so like I said, we left this energy behind. This could be bitter. Maybe this is like Queen of Swords energy, like disappointment because of competition or something, or lack of attention or being alone. Okay, so now we're in Princess of Shells energy. So now, like I said, we're happy. Not only are we happy, I'm not sure because now we have to. Wow, it's a interesting thing. We have the King of Gems as the masculine energy, and we have the Princess of Shells as the feminine energy. Okay, so I'm gonna put these down. And initially, we had the Prince of Gems and the Princess of Roses, okay? So the masculine energy matured, okay? Because now he's a king. He was prince and now he's a king, okay? But as far as for the feminine, she's still in princess energy. She went from, let me see. She went from, I guess, outwardly social, like extroverted. She's kind of immature. She's extroverted. She's happy and okay. I'm gonna put these two down, and then so here the current cards that we're working with is the Princess of Shells. Okay, the difference is maybe perhaps she's thinking about a baby. She got a little bit more serious. Okay, so I'm gonna put these two cards down. Okay, so now what we have next is the Six of Wings. The Six of Wings is about some type of vacation that may be occurring. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so this is around Valentine's Day. It could be a little bit past Valentine's Day. I don't know if someone got pregnant during Valentine's Day. I'm not sure. But so maybe perhaps you guys take a trip together. Okay, I don't think that you're in single mode, Aries. Because like I see the couple in the beginning not knowing whether they're together or not, and then the couple later on seeming like they're building a family. So I'm just assuming that you guys are maybe going on a trip. You're becoming more settled and happy. And so the next card here is the Four of Shells. And the Four of Shells card is a reevaluation, okay? I'm not sure what you're reevaluating. I might have just done it a while ago without meaning to. Like, I just showed you the two couples a while ago, how you transitioned from like, kind of socially, not really socially isolated, but isolated from each other initially. And now you are becoming more of a family. So you're becoming a lot more serious. And so maybe that's your reevaluation, okay? Instead of you feeling like you don't have hope in this relationship, okay? Now you're reevaluating, you're saying, well, maybe perhaps we have a bright future together. So the next card here is the Emperor. So the Emperor card is about power, okay? And so, you know the funniest thing, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, so the Emperor card is a card about power. So I don't know if someone is being hit on by their boss or something. And I don't know if someone's trying to steal their partner's power. It could be a boss trying to hit on you to steal your power. I don't really know. But someone may be trying to steal someone else's power. So just kind of be careful. Because sometimes when you get hit on by someone, it's not because they genuinely like you. Sometimes it's because they want to mess you up. Okay, so kind of be careful with that card. Oh, okay, so the next card is the Two of Roses. So this is a card about crossroads. Are you making a decision about something? It almost seemed like a couple grew and matured and is becoming more stable. If you're at a crossroads, I don't really know about what, because here this Emperor card could be someone that is trying to hit on you. So I don't know if you're trying to choose, should I go for this power play? Maybe perhaps I'll get some status if I go toward this boss or something, versus my relationship that I already have. That's the only thing that I see that might be something you have to choose from. I'd hope you go for the thing that's stable, that you know is about real love, okay? But let's see. So the next card here is the Two of Shells card, okay? So maybe that is what you did. You chose romance instead of power plays and status, okay? So Two of Shells. So I kind of hope, I don't have a definite answer of what you chose. Did you choose your boss or did you choose your love interest? But whoever you chose, there's romance going on. I also don't know what is going on here, because Aries, if the feminine is your love interest and this is not the Aries energy, then you're already getting romance maybe here, okay? Or maybe she was just being romantic, okay? I don't know if this is a hint that you are choosing your love interest over a boss. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have a definite answer who you chose, whether it was the boss or your love interest. But the next card here is, okay, so when you have romance, that probably means intimacy, okay? So, you know what, it's actually deeper than just intimacy. It's intimacy with feelings. So like I said, it's very likely this is your love interest, okay? So the next card here is passion, okay? And the funniest thing, I thought this card was like in the reverse. But no, it's upright, okay? So the Ace of Roses, whoever it is that you end up with, this is around the end of February. I don't know whether I should go with this upright Ace of Roses or not, but it's upright right now. So, okay. So you may have passion. Now there are extra cards, but the extra cards are in the reverse position. I don't know if you want to know them just to get a hint, okay? I almost think I shouldn't say anything, okay? So, because this passion card was an extra card anyway, okay? So far it's looking decent, like as far as your progress. Like if you had something going on in 2019 December and it was just beginning, it may get more serious as you get to the end of February. But it's your free will. You have to make good decisions and put in effort and energy to make a relationship work, okay? If you appreciate the reading, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, like, share, comment, okay? And please, if you're listening to this video somewhere else other than my website, Divine Guidance by Diana, or Tarot and Word by Diana, it'll be nice if you show your appreciation by watching my actual YouTube instead of watching someone else's, okay? I'd appreciate that, okay? Thank you.